Undead Army, welcome back to another episode of the Undead Cast. You can see right from the title, you are not blind, you saw it. We are here with the legendary Mr. 255 Nacton Toten world record holder, Tom Phantasy. How you doing, Tom?
I'm great.
Now, coming off a long 300-hour game, how are you feeling?
Um, Relieved that it's over. It ended but 10 days ago, so yeah,
Yeah, even 10 days later,
relieved.
I'm sure Nact is still haunting you in your dreams.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Do you ever get that thing though? I don't know if it's happened to you before. Like I've played zombies for so long before, like in a game, like not as long as that, obviously, but
hmm
you'll actually have dreams about zombies. Has that actually happened to you before?
No, no,
Damn, I must be the only weird person that's happened to.
no.
It's not actually like in-game zombies kind of dream. It's like a dream that zombie apocalypse has happened, but
Nah, I haven't had any of that.
I guess I'm just the weird one. So the 255. This was being something you've been grinding for a little while now. When did your grind
hmm
really fully start for this, and why did
Um,
you want it?
I would say about maybe last June, July time. The reason I decided to start trying to go for it was because there was a reset tracker that was
Hmm.
released by Dylan. He used to play BO3 on PC.
Right.
And we found out that the reset was just over 300 hours unlocked, and that meant that technically with this strat, which nobody had done in a full game,
Hmm.
uh, it would be possible to 255. So that's basically what
You
made me
made it
want
your
to.
goal to be the first.
Yeah.
So when it came to doing this, what were the challenges? Because I remember I was in the stream when you was on round 200 and something. Now I'm
hmm
sure there's more challenges than just tiredness when it comes to doing Acton and Totem. Um, what? Because you did classics as well. Like you didn't
Yeah.
just you could have used megas and gone probably
Nah.
pissed it, but you went down the harder route. It was like, you know what, we're gonna classic it. Now,
Yeah.
when it came to using classics, what were the challenges you found in that?
Well, um, I was quitting a lot of games for
Yeah.
like smaller reasons. Like I would get really annoyed with a couple bad trade outs to around 100, and I would just quit, and
Yeah, because
everyone
that's
wouldn't be too
that's the
happy.
main thing as well is trade outs, isn't it? I think I can't remember
Yeah.
what trade out number you were on by the time you finished, but it
It
was
was
stupid amounts.
1,252.
Yeah,
So
the
yeah,
patience you have is unmatched. Like nobody could say you're ever impatient ever. But oh, I got 255 knacked. I've doubt the whole thing because you decided to pick a map that exactly is not fast. There's no way of really
yeah.
playing it any faster than what it is. Um, So yeah, again though, from me, congrats for that because that is
Thank you.
it definitely got. Well, when I tuned into the stream early hours, the community was definitely booming and all there for you. So I think that's one thing I love about the community is when obviously something big like this does happen, everybody is there to witness it.
I was the streams were crazy, and even on Twitter afterwards, like out of any first 255 on a map, like ever,
Yeah,
years ago, the first SOE and ZNS,
yeah.
it was like it's the most liked BO3. It's the most liked BO3 world record tweet,
Could you imagine
which is
doing this
crazy.
like 3 years ago?
No, I mean 3 years ago, I don't think I had a 200.
As in, I was saying like community wise, like say 3 years ago when the community was what it
Oh
was. Would you? How
no,
big it happened for you now? Imagine what it would have been like 3 years ago or 2 years
oh
ago.
it would have been crazy. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I remember there was so much hype around. I think it was about 3 years ago. Crash got 199 on
hmm,
knocked and he froze. You got the 25-day error, and
yeah,
like that game was considered huge.
yeah.
And I
I
was
think I remember that. That's why I asked because I do remember something happening
yeah
back then. I just couldn't remember what. You could be on about the same thing I thought of with that question. But yeah, it
yeah.
again like coming to get the 255. How many hours was it? 301.
To 255 it was 296 hours, but then I played the game. I played the game out to reset, which was 301 hours.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
That's
just want to get the black screen.
you literally just full on played it out. Like you don't. At some point in your mind when you had finished the 255 and got there, you must have been like, I can just quit now. I can quit now.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I thought resetting would be cool, even for like the montage and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I just thought that was a cool thing,
So yeah,
you know.
we had OJ, one of Undead members, edit the
Yeah,
um, montage for you. I watched it yesterday. Actually, it's really good. I commented on it from the team. Everybody in the team was just like, "Yeah, that was sick." Obviously, we've got it posted in the Undead chat so everybody can see it. Um, when it came to making this edit, because I know you reached out to me for the editor as well, but
Yeah. Yeah.
when the edit was being made, did you not plan on having any voiceover on it, or you just wanted to, you were just wanting something legit out there so people could see the road so far from
Well,
end to end?
I was thinking. Fleur was telling me to put out like a commentary after the game, but like, I'm not a very talkative person when it comes to the community. So like, I kind of just left it. I think I posted the day I posted saying I was going to stream, and that was it.
I mean, that's fair
And
play.
yeah,
I sometimes the gameplay speaks for itself. I think so. I
yeah,
think either way you would have done it, you were fine. I think people loved it either way. From what I saw, you had really good comments on it, and I don't think I saw anybody shit talking at all, which is so surprising.
yeah. Which
So
that's
that's when
great.
you know you've done something golden in the zombie community, because we're a hard bunch to please.
Yeah.
So coming off of Nat, you've spoken about future going into Grog.
Yes.
Um, Now, from what you've already told me, 200 is your goal.
Well, the first goal's 200. I don't want to get too ahead of myself
Yeah,
because
don't want to get
I
too
think
cocky.
the map is pretty broken, and I could just I promised Shelby, who's the record, Dad won't hug me, that I would get a 200 on it after knocked. So I need to do that, and depending on how much I like it, and if I'm decent at it, I might continue playing it.
Yeah,
The one thing that's put me off it is the fact that you can freeze at any time. There've been
yeah,
freezes at 150 or 228, which is the record. Just like nobody knows. So you're basically just replaying the map over and over again until
so
you
you
don't
get that
freeze.
good game.
Yeah. So
That is crazy when you think of it like that. Like, the
yeah,
record somebody has can only be really beaten if you have a lucky game.
yeah.
Which is pretty crazy to think at. But at the same time, that's not taking away anybody's skill at all. I wasn't, from what I just said there,
Oh
it
yeah.
sounded like I was talking down somebody that's got the record. It's not that, but it does suck that you have to constantly go and go until you get that one game
No,
to,
Shelby's grinded that map. Like he is.
yeah,
He
like
got
your knacked.
228. Yeah, and then he got a 226 shortly after, and it was a lot faster. And he froze
So is
2 rounds
I'm
before.
not really up on Grod. Is there reset time for Grod as well, I'd
Uh,
assume?
nobody's reset. It's I believe 70 plus hours, but
Right.
nobody's got even halfway to that because of the freeze.
Again, like I said, I'm not up with Grod Krovi. So how fast is the map in general? Say to get to 100 if you were on a good run. What's the
Um,
time?
I think it's about over 6 hours. It's 14 SPH seconds per horde.
So
When you
it really
compare
isn't
that,
that bad.
yeah, when you compare that to knocked, including your trade outs and stuff, I think my SPH the 255 is 52 SPH. So that's
Jesus.
so that's like 3.5, 4 times slower than GK.
Yeah, that's
So
pain. I mean, I remember somebody saying like Tom's going for the 2.5. I was live when they came in saying the round you were on. I said on stream, I was like, this is the one. This is the one he's getting it.
yeah,
And Maney was in the stream because I think Maney was the one watching you and me at the same time. He was because I was playing. He was giving me information on every round you were surpassing and things that are happening. So it was cool that other people were coming into my streams talking about. And I saw your name pop up in other streamers like zombies chats as well, saying how insane it was. So
oh well,
you,
yeah.
I can't even imagine the accomplishment at the end, but at the same time, how draining it must have been.
Yeah.
So oh, come on, how long did you sleep after it?
Oh, I think I slept like 10 hours the night after, which is
Yeah.
like double what I usually was during the game.
Unnatural
So
for gamers.
yeah. So
So Grog
yeah.
Crovey is the next goal. Any others after that? Say if you do complete that,
Mm.
or if you decide to change your mind, is there anything else you're looking to go at?
Well, I'm not a big fan of using AATs, dead wire and stuff.
Right.
I don't like Gora just seems a bit unique
Hmm.
compared to like Shadows and ZNS and stuff. It's just I think the only other map that really interests me at the minute would be Shinonuma.
Right. Okay. What, World at War or Black Ops One?
Oh, BO3.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 3. Yeah, Black Ops 3.
Yeah,
So
BO3.
classics on
Shinonuma.
Shino would be, that'd be insane. What's the round for that right now?
Well, the record's 202 by NCG, but there
Okay.
isn't actually gameplay out of it. It's private, and Sniper Cat has a 176 quit, which was a lot faster. I can't remember the exact. I think it was 30 hours or something like that.
Okay.
Faster than that game. So that would be considered like the best game on the map when
Right.
the 202 is the record. So
So do you already know what strategy you would run if you was to go into that game?
oh, I would have to do the fastest strat, the same one Sniper Cat did, because I'll be honest, the other strat's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like it's very slow.
Is that the strat where you're in with the trap?
Yeah, you use the. I think it's like the comm room
Yeah,
trap.
common room electric trap.
I don't know too much about Sheen and Emma,
No,
but
I'm not. I know a bit, but I've only seen from what I've seen other people playing on like. I think MC was doing that strat not long ago when he was doing his round 100 on every map.
yeah,
And that's why I know that one. It does look quick, but it does look scary. So
yeah, it's like basically the faster strat. You would go between one of the traps, one of the electric traps, then the flogger,
yeah,
then the different electric trap, and then just like
rinse and
keep going
repeat.
back between. You basically just go between one electric trap flogger and then another one,
Yeah.
because then you don't have to wait on it recharging. But it's riskier, but it's a lot faster.
Well, I definitely look forward to. I love Shinonuma, so I don't mind Grod, but I'd love to watch a Shinonuma like high round game. Like I'm sure everybody would, but Grod
Yeah,
is still going to be one. I think a lot of people are going to be excited to see you come on. I think anything you pick up next that you're going to go on to from this 255, I think you're going to have a lot of people have their eyes on you. I think for this one, how does that make you feel knowing that?
it's a bit nerve wracking
Yeah,
because I'm not really one to usually stream. Like
yeah.
I remember looking over, I was on 254, and I was like basically shaking because I looked over and there's like 400 people in the chat. Yeah, it was.
It's
Yeah,
deserved though, like for real. Like that
yeah.
dedication, I feel like it would have sucked if you had put all that time in for nothing. Like no, like to
Yeah.
have them people backing you like that is as scary as it seems. I'm glad it happened to you because at that time it was so fun to watch. Like your chat was popping. I was in there for
I know.
a good 4 hours just vibing, and it's
Yeah.
not often people are all in one area like from the community talking to
And
each other. So
especially the fact I wasn't talking either.
yeah, again, like,
It was just
did you
music.
ever just want to just whack your mic on occasionally, or
I I
was it
I
easier
was
and less nerve wracking?
I was tempted, but I was strict with myself when I started the game that like if I was going to stream, I didn't want to, you know, have any risks of me downing from reading the
Yeah,
chat because I could have just recorded and had a higher chance of succeeding.
yeah, that's true. That's
So
true. I think either way though, I think it was perfect the way it was done. I think the dedication you put into that game is just unmatched, and I personally don't think anybody's going to beat it, or well, obviously not beat it, but get to the same as you for a long
yeah, yeah.
time. If it ever does come to that, I'm not gonna be like other creators and say, oh, it's never gonna get there, but because it probably will, because the community is always growing. There's always new
Hmm.
people coming up and surprising people. Um, so coming off, I'll ask a question about some zombies in general, like with everything new that's come up, and get your thoughts now. I know you're not really into it massively, but I'd love to get
Okay.
your opinions on it. You did bring something up earlier when you came into my stream and talked about the new zombies.
Hmm.
So with Murder Totem dropping, what was your thoughts originally when you saw it?
Um, I don't know too much about the map. I haven't even bought Cold War myself,
No,
but
say from the trailer. What did you think from like just seeing the trailer, not
I'll be
gameplay?
honest, I didn't watch the
Oh,
trailer.
did you not?
No, but it's kind of cool. I've been looking at some gameplay,
Yeah,
mostly in your stream. Uh, it's like you can grapple down, or you can like slide down a rope
yeah, the
on a
grappling.
part of the map. Yeah, and, like certain movement on Cold War is very interesting,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's a game that I would play personally.
No, no, that's understandable. I wanted to
Um,
ask because I think I asked everybody I've
yeah,
had on what they thought about the new map dropping and had to get some opinions from you as well.
yeah.
So, as you said, you're going to be playing older games mainly. So, would you are you only going to be sticking to Black Ops 3, do you think, or do you think you're going to reach out in other games anytime soon?
I may win the other games, but it seems like I've went to Black Ops 1 before. Like I
Hmm.
got 100 on Derice, and
Okay.
I didn't really enjoy it as much as Beta 3.
Right.
I don't know what it is about the game, just
So we're
I
not going to
like
see
it.
any Tom Fantasy in Spaceland.
Now, funny you say that because I was thinking there that the only map outside of BO3 that I really enjoyed playing was Spaceland on
I
IW.
said that on stream as well. Like
Yeah,
Spaceland and Raven the Redwoods was two of my favorite maps to
yeah.
play.
I only played Zombies in Spaceland on IW, and
Really,
it was fun to play. Yeah, I didn't buy the
it's
DLCs
definitely
or anything.
underrated. I think people gave it a bit too much shit because it wasn't a tryout game, but it does feel it feels like Zombies to me, just
Yeah,
a bit more colourful. That's all.
yeah. I would say that's the best. Personally, I think that's the best non-Treyarch game for
Yeah, well,
zombies.
for me, it's Murder Totem. The new map that's came out. Even a lot of people have said it's on par with Black Ops 3 maps. It feels like a
Mm,
Black Ops 3 map that could have been.
yeah, the,
But a lot of people could be saying that just because it's Berlin. But
yeah. Well, the main thing that puts most high-run players off Cold War and BO4 is the fact that there's a health cap. The
mhm.
zombies just they don't get stronger after was it 35 or 50 something like that.
64 something like that. I don't
I, I
really
think
hold to
I
that.
think I think BO4's in the 30s. I'm pretty sure.
I could be thinking about super sprinters though. Either one. I know they're
Oh,
a
okay.
bit
Well,
mixed up numbers, but I know
yeah,
what
yeah,
you're on
yeah.
about though. I know what you're on about.
I haven't even like played Cold War at all. I think I've about 10 hours on BO4, so
Yeah, I didn't play
yeah,
Black Ops 4 much either,
not
so.
very experienced talking about those games, but yeah,
But you're very
that'd be the
experienced
main
in Black
thing.
Ops 3.
Yeah, that's the main thing that put me off those games.
Yeah,
It's just the fact that you're shooting them on round, 50, 60, and it's the same as shooting them on 120, 200,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But
That's true. I do get that to an extent. Yeah, I do get that. I knew there was like a lot of reasons too why people aren't high rounding much on it. Um, which is a shame. I do wish Cold War did better. I feel like it went in the right direction. I like the perk system. I like the movement. I think there are a lot of things that really did let it down with the slowness of everything coming out. It didn't really. The health cap is silly. I don't know why
yeah,
that was ever added or why they thought it was a good idea.
mhm,
But yeah, I think I agree with you on most parts. I do enjoy Cold War, but then again, it could have really blasted everything out of the water and probably
yeah,
could have been as good as Black Ops 3 if they did the less stupid things. Because the maps are
yeah,
solid. The maps are solid. They just didn't follow older
yeah.
maps with the way Black. I think we will never get anything as popping as Chronicles did.
Oh, Chronicles was the best. Just the hype around that DLC, just it was crazy.
Yeah. So
Just
if you could pick any map out of Chronicles to have a 255 on, what map would it be?
ugh, well, would have said knocked
Apart from
before
that.
now. Yeah, yeah.
I was meant to
Um,
say any other map on Chronicles.
ooh, probably Shinonuma.
Yeah? That's
Yeah,
fair.
Shang would be a very hype 255 because I'd say that's the most difficult map on the game.
Shangri-La. Shangri-La is
Yeah.
probably my worst enemy. So I finally got close to streaming around 100 and died in 99. I got one shot, one hit as the round was ending, and I picked up a fucking max ammo, and a monkey came and hit me as I was one shot to end my
Oh,
game. That was live, by the way.
damn.
I got literally bitch slapped by a monkey on 99.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that map
It's, it's
personally.
it's definitely hard, but I always go back to it. I always say I'm gonna go play it for a bit. I get in the 50s. I'm like, why the fuck am I playing this map? But
Yeah,
yeah, I agree. That would be a definitely cool map to have a high round on. You just don't see many people playing it these days.
yeah. It's mainly revivers.
Yeah.
He's insane at that map. He got a 214, I believe.
Jeez.
It's 210s. No jug
What?
for ZWC, and he played pretty fast strat. Most people who were playing it were playing a slower strat and making sure not to die.
The zombies
He,
community never ceases
yeah,
to amaze me, bro. The amount of
I
time people
know.
put in, always.
Crazy, crazy. Some great players.
Yeah. All right. Unless you have anything more to say, if you want to say anything to the people, I think we're done though. If you got anything you want to say to
Um,
anybody,
check out the montage.
yeah. That'll be linked in
I'm
the
proud of that
description.
montage.
Don't worry.
All right, thank you.
No worries. We'll link all your Twitter. If you want to check out Tom down below, his 25 montage, his Twitter, and his Twitch. will be down in the description. Remember, guys, if you want to stay fueled whilst playing zombies, be sure to use code OBEY on G Fuel purchases. You can now buy G Fuel merch as well, all linked in the description down below, and help support the streams, podcasts, and more that Undead and Dead are working on as we speak. Again, thank you, Tom, for coming on.
No problem.
And we'll see you in the next podcast. Peace out, guys.